Dual Molena DD deck. Yeah, it was really boring. Double crossover formation sounds like more fun. What are we doing today? I guess we're playing Arena. I don't really have a deck to play. You always use Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. Yeah, that wasn't big in the communities that I was in. Everyone just used Dueling Book. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro was more for the casuals. Basically what I'm saying is that you sound like a big casual Thornwhip. Burn it. Burn Arena's not bad. Kind of fixes your hand. The rest of these cards are kind of trash. Draug over Ansis? Ugh. The worst kind of casual, too. More weird carryover cards. Seems better than lemons. Is Friendly Dow better than Gimpy Gerwin? Probably. Disfigured Trihorn? I just like take the Swears like a sane person. Wild Hunt Hound over Diplo? That's right. This is a collection of cards. I agree. We have Sabrina's Inferno plus Draug. I don't think that's a thing, but I think I have to take the synergy. Amnesty versus Drummer? I already have Swears. Oh, this is 2 humans. This is also 2 humans. This is originally better 2 humans, because maybe I have coins somewhere. I didn't take the Visicard. If I took the Visicard, then I think smoke them out is easy, but... Toad Prince? Drummer at number 2. Just what I wanted. I'm gonna get Shunshoot before the end of this draft now. Viraxis can re-enable a Revenant. It does seem a little better than a Munro that doesn't do anything at all. Pretty sure Thunderbolt's better than Miner. Invader. We got a second Francis. What more could we want? We have so much carryover. We've got long round now. We have no elves. You take the human. Let's see, let's look at how many beasts we have and use that to determine an average of how many beasts a normal deck should have. So since we have 2 beasts, I'm sure most other decks also have 2 beasts. I think that's sound. I've already got Friendly Dow. I got the Smuggle. One Spender, I'm thinking Great Warrior. Second Philip. Or Ronvid for our Draug. Ooh, Jermaine for our Draug. Tainted Elf for our Draug. Tainted Elf for our Draug is probably better. Different for our Draug. What is going on? What are we getting offered here? I don't know if the second Draug is good. I'm gonna take it, but I don't know if it's any good. We get shown another Munro. What is going on? This is a weird collection of cards that we have. We have duped Draugs, duped Bedlams, duped Thunderbolts, duped Drummers. Shouldn't this be happening less often as there's more expansions being introduced? Where's our Hensel? 18 gold. I don't know if you can count Sabrina's Inferno as a gold.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
What are you looking at? Draugs. Should be a 9-win deck. I'm not as confident as you. I don't know about this one. It looks like a hand. Sure. I don't know. Every time I pick Spear Tip, it just gets Shylarded. Hail of Thunderbolt. Yeah, we've got the Cintron Lion deck. You guys are really overvaluing Spear Tip. Spear Tip's not that good. Our deck is so strong. I think he thought the Frenzied Dow was going to destroy the tactical advantage. Also, that Frenzied Dow was going to be very good against us later.
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
Get a mirror match. Do you guys think he has 2 Draugs too? And more forfeits incoming? That would be really convenient. He has a Spirit Tip. Suppose we don't have a good answer to Spirit Tip. Yes. I would like your Rudinian Knight. Not bad. I've got 2 humans melee. I probably want to put the Francis ranged. Because if I end up playing a Draug this round, I don't want to transform into Francis.
The semblance of power don't interest me.
Like about Gwent compared to other card games like Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, or Hearthstone. When I originally got into Gwent, the way that it worked reminded me a lot of some old school Yu-Gi-Oh formats. It was just like a modern card game that had tournaments going for it that played like a GOAT format would. And that like your main resource is based on what you don't want to commit yet. Like timing your things is the most important thing. And there was like some wacky things you could do too.
Last words.
Thirsty Dames don't proc on tokens or doom status for that matter. They proc only on things when they gain the status. The things that have the status built into the card, like most tokens are doomed by default, they don't gain doomed. Doesn't trigger Thirsty Dame. But the things that are disloyal gain the spying status when they're played. That's a lot of locks. Partnership was awesome. The best was Ildion versus Kanzio, and the plan for Swordmaster changed everything. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't watched any of the Swiss games. I've been sleeping during most of the tournament. Looking forward to casting the top 16 though. Should be fun. Oh, but also like the other answer is I have played like a lot of other card games. Like up until I started streaming, I played Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh pretty regularly. It's just now I don't have time for them.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a big draw for some people. Gwent being a free-to-play friendly game. Whereas Gwent takes up all my free time. Well, streaming 6 hours a day from midnight to 6 a.m. takes up a lot of time. I tend to be sleeping during most local tournaments. Also, what's a local tournament in these post-COVID times? Someone at the congressional subcommittee session today requested Twitch license all the music. Wait, what? Was there a thing going on today other than the CEO testimony? Or did they just ask Bezos? Not even post-COVID. I mean, post like beginning of COVID. It is after COVID became a thing. The grilled CEOs. Man, it is hard to listen. I've listened to like 2 hours of it. I don't know why. The format doesn't make any sense. I don't know why the people answering the questions are on the same clock as the people that ask the questions. It's literally like watching debates on Twitter. Yes, Bezos, why Twitch does not proactively license all the music. And I'm sure they didn't give him time to explain the intricacies of why Twitch does not proactively license all the music. It's Congress, it's not supposed to make sense to outsiders. Maybe, but it just looks like a bunch of grandstanding. Like, no one's given any time to elaborate their positions because they have 5 minutes to answer and ask and answer the questions. The Congress people take 2 to 3 minutes just to ask a question, and they want to get multiple questions in. It's not obscure, it's just, it looks so pointless. Ashes of Dawn. Yeah, they should be on different clocks.
No funny states. Got it?
Because, like, the way it is now, the Congress people are in the position where they want to be interrupting the people who are supposed to be providing the information because they want to have more time to get in what they want to say in, rather than just letting them answer the questions. It's so hard to watch. Bug Bezos enough for Amazon Titan screws. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So if he's not gonna kill this Francis, why did he bleed the Ifrit? Never discovering information anymore. Yeah, it just looked like the CEOs were there as a publicity stunt rather than to provide any information. It looked like such a waste of time. Well, that has one charge. Let me do this. We get a margarita. Okay.
What can I do for you?
I guess I'll take the lock, whatever. Go for the Burna, and then we can Draug next turn.
Stand before the Queen of Skellige.
I'm gonna keep Sabrina's Inferno. Hopefully it doesn't cost us the game. I'm pretty sure it's the worst card in my hand by a mile. Can you just lock my Francis already? Come on. What are you holding on to the lock for?
One day I'll return, but you'll not live to greet me.
Oh, Northern Realms unit. I was unaware. Hey, Dr. Akula. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. How do I know he has a lock? Because I saw it with my leader. He has a margarita in his hand. Politics in America is collapsing into raw tribalism. That's not even, like, what was happening at the hearing. That wasn't the problem. Like, if it was just tribalism, then whatever. Like, I expect that. But it just looked like such a farce. Doing pretty good. Conversation is wait for DJ to get here. I mean, like, we're talking about, like, a political thing, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like we're talking about politics.
Think 'cause I got breasts I can't craft armor.
Though I guess, strictly speaking, we kind of are. I have no idea.
We finish them, then I finish you.
Well, I fucked up. I forgot that the highest priority target for everything is always Joanna. Hopefully he just ropes so I can actually kill this Joanna. Nice.
Tomorrow we sup at home.
I like how we win anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got him. Never seen this combo. It only happens in arena. It's why you always pick Joanna. It's better with Freak Show, but
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
okay. I never brought a mulligan anything. Oh. Not supposed to keep this. Playing arena until the end of the season? I don't know. I played ladder yesterday. I have my YouTube set for the month, so I don't need to play ladder.
Got business for me?
would like to deal 1 point of damage.
My favorite quarry? Why, fugitives, of course. If I must.
This one doesn't get moved, I guess.
Then the best kept on a short lead.
Birds before swine.
Probably just take the bribery. Frigate is sort of a reasonable take, too. Our deck has so many gold, the bribery is bound to be good. A lot of our golds have pretty specific timing windows, though. The worst case is he gets a Draug. This is probably going to matter, too, with all the removal we have. I'm just going to take the boat. One King of Beggars, which is yoinked our opponents. Oh wait, no, never mind. We do have two. I forgot. Huh. Our deck's pretty good, huh?
I spy.
Enough chit-chat. Draw your line.
Let me see what he does when I do this. More leaders, okay. All the leaders? I'm still on 7 cards. Don't like playing the engine first. This is playing an engine. It puts us from 2 points a turn to 1 point a turn. Or makes him use leader charges, in which case we just get out on 7. Third Prince sort of overlaps with the Draug. That doesn't overlap with the Draug. Yeah, I mean, I have the option to go for a 2-0, but if my opponent's gonna go Black Rayla, use all leader charges, play Wild Hunt Hound, why go for the 2-0? I don't know if the second Draug is going to do anything.
My powers are yours to command.
Again.
One more turn before leadering.
Again.
2 more turns. I definitely want a leader before I Draug. Okay, he doesn't have a good Draug.
Not to boast, but I train each and every day.
Base form Viraxis. I can see what's going on. Oak, Neuromancy, Falibor. Let's play the Falibor. Oh, right. Play a card.
Green-skinned freaks, I'll slaughter 'em all.
Waste of arrows, that lot.
For me, Bilberry's honor.
Get drummer value for waiting. It's probably Draug next turn. Have they even like Draug ranged first? Maybe the Ronvid should have gone here. Draug ranged, Draug melee, Thunderbolt, Inferno, Axie. Okay, well I'll do this to not get Falabored. Second Oak. Oh man, this guy's deck is insane. I thought my deck was insane. It's even good. Do I have 2 Draugs? The magic of arena mode. My nightmare. There's Falibor and an unknown. Yep, there's the Falibor. We're 3 wins already. He's controlling the game if we can see his hand on cam. It's a mystery. No, never. I mean, aside from when it's like full gold mode, never had a full gold arena deck. Not even sure if that is a thing that can happen.
I spy.
So we go King of Beggars, Trahern. Nice carryover.
The semblance of her don't interest me.
Good buffs. What's Wilson up to these days? Oh. Man. Gross. I don't know. Is he playing in the partners tournament?
I shall now speak.
Nope. Do not go on walks around New Jersey. Pass is sort of annoying. Five, 6, 8, 9.
The crown will be mine by right of inheritance.
Okay. Keep all my humans. Hold on to the answer for Defender. So, chat, how's everybody doing today? Thanks for dying. I'm doing pretty good. Just chilling. Cool. Oh my god, not cool. That is one way to make use of that leader. Glad you enjoy the content. Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed. Pulp Fiction on Netflix. I'll keep it just in case. This might be a problem. I have the Axie, but I could try to kill it with the Phillip and then save the tall removal. I don't think that's worth it.
Mao did nothing wrong.
Oh no. Hey DJ. Thanks for the year. Can I delete sub messages? There is a Draco turtle. What? That's fucked. I have 2 Thunderbolts? I have 2 Thunderbolts.
Soon you shall transform and receive the gift of life.
You know what's a good answer to Toad, though? Double Defender.
Hallowed flame, light our way through ignorance and superstition.
Could deal with one of them. Two is much better than one. Why did he use that now?
We live to serve him.
Interesting. Certainly not the best cultist I've ever seen. Alright, he had turtle. Why did he waste leader charges? Because the turtle wasn't in his hand yet.
For the king! We retreat! We hide! So Vandergrift says! Out of light! Tomorrow we sup at home!
Green skins freaks, I'll slaughter them all.
A turtle on that side of cultists, because it wants to be taking damage from the cultist.
Give no quarter!
His T-Bar was a lot better than mine. I'll find a way to get a Toad Prince, right? Do this and just bleed a 5. Wait, this is melee locked, isn't it? Okay, we're not getting a Toad Prince. Unfortunately, row warnings don't warn you when you're about to fill a row. With a row locked card in your hand. Maybe he auto-hosted me? I didn't get a direct host. Oh, hey. This guy has an oak too. That's crazy. Oh my god. Actually ruined. Easy every time. Faction ambassador, it doesn't really mean much. It just means that I have some conversations with CDPR. If you want to give feedback, this is a place where the feedback might reach their ears. What if you didn't play Ethereal? I believe it discard Ethereal. I wouldn't get Rev. It's what, 3 points, but he gains 4? No. Right? Playing Ethereal's one better?
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
Oh wait, no, Toad Prince is Toad Prince. Toad Prince isn't a deal 3. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, speaking of Wilson. Hey, Wilson. You convinced me to draft this deck. I have 2 Draugs! And this Sabrina's Inferno. What do you mean?
How are things?
What'd you do? I was just mentioning they hadn't seen you in a while. Slept at normal hours for a time, but back to degeneracy. That's good. Doing pretty good, Jarasax. Having fun with Arena. Enough fun. It's something to do. It passes the time.
Excellent. I'd hoped for a chase.
Gwent is actually just a device to fuel conversation. Pretty much.
Left, right, left, right.
Hey, Splendid Sprite. As someone who's currently getting more enjoyment from watching Gwent streams than playing Gwent, I appreciate the continued content. Yup. I get that all the time.
Not to boast, I train each and every day.
I don't know if it's any worse than normal. I don't think there's been a season where people didn't complain about the meta in the entirety of Gwent's history. I think every single month I have had a message in chat that said ranked is full of X, where X is just whatever the most popular faction is.
For this most beautiful of maidens, I shall fight 100 duels!
Is there any card game that hasn't had that after a month of gameplay? I mean, there are some formats that get very rare updates, but they're not usually online card games. Online card games tend to get stale faster because of the ease of finding a game.
We finish them, then I finish you.
We ought to help one or the other.
Any meta in any game ever that doesn't get complained about? Yes, but it's usually formats that don't change very much. Like, you don't really hear complaints about, like, Magic's Legacy format as far as, like, gameplay goes. It's usually just about, like, cost. You don't really hear complaints about, like, the evergreen Yu-Gi-Oh formats, like GOAT format, Edison format. But I'm sure part of that has to do with there, like, not being tournaments for it, and people are playing it out of passion for those formats. I've seen a meta more unbalanced than current SK. I think DJ Full Test was worse than this season. Significantly worse than this season.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
This hand has a Traherne in it. Why does this hand have a Traherne in it? Because I have Myrna. It'll all be fine. Yeah, I mean, what does perfectly balanced mean, too? Legacy recently had a card banned to the newest set? Sure. Vintage had a card banned from it for non-anti reasons for the first time ever.
Stand before the Queen of Skellige.
Like, I'm not saying there aren't changes that happen to those formats, but generally, they're pretty stable. And complaints about them are pretty minimal. They banned Luris. Because turns out Black Lotus putting a free 2/3 in play from your sideboard is a little too strong. Turns out maybe the companion mechanic was a mistake. Who could have predicted?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
Who do I spy?
Yeah, they nerfed companions after. I think Luris is still banned. Let me see. Yeah, it's still banned in Vintage. Why did I put this melee? This is really bad placement.
On thy courageous mother.
PJ full test meta was the best meta of Homecoming. I think you value different things than the average player. Was the full test mirror really deep or something? Because I never got that impression. But I also wasn't playing at the highest level. Wait, what was good about the meta then? What? You enjoy broken deck metas because you can play fewer games. Oh, okay. I don't know. When the best decks mirrors trash, that kind of just disqualifies that meta from being good in my eyes. I think all of the best metas that I've played in any card game, the best deck mirrors are always super interesting. Things like the Goat Mirror, things like the Delver Mirrors. Get to see a good mirror in Homecoming, you know, once I do. Yeah, they've all sort of been dog shit.
Hop to it, knaves.
Upgrade mirrors are always big brain. There are a lot of cool tricks to the current Spies mirror. I don't know how deep they are at the highest level, though. They're the kind of things that's really cool to look at. But, like, once you get it, it might just be really linear. Saw the Sandstorm from Leader. Yeah, but do you think we're gonna play around something in Arena? I don't know how to play around things.
I like the way you die, human.
I fear nothing.
The robotish, yeah. The mirrors at their peak were insane. Yeah, there were some mirrors. Like, I would argue that the Consume mirror was really cool in, like, the worst possible ways. Like, both players were just playing the Goldfish, but playing the Goldfish optimally with Consume was really hard. To where, like, you'd see people fucking up at opens. Mecha Consume was the most toxic deck ever to exist. It wasn't great. I don't know if it was the most toxic deck ever. Yeah, I guess when I'm saying mirror, I mean like 25 card mirrors. Different techs, I guess, could make the matchup just dumb, make decisions not matter. Yep, still on the playlist. Because, like, there are some decks where optimizing your points was really obvious, and it was really just about playing the card that was worth the most points at each turn. Consume wasn't that linear. There were a lot of things that went into maximizing your value. And you had to worry about, like, having points in multiple rounds, too. Don't waste too many of your neckers. It's the best faction for like the first 1.5 years of Gwent. I wouldn't be surprised. By first 1.5 years, does that mean up until Homecoming? Or are you saying like pre-Midwinter? Because I think there's a very real argument that Consume was a better deck than Greatswords. End of closed beta, super early open beta. Yeah, I wasn't playing during any of that time. The first Monsters deck that was good was, that I was playing during, was just Dagon Deathwish. When I first started, Monsters was the second worst faction. I guess Consume was always a thing. I don't even think of Consume as like a Monsters deck a lot of the time. There was like Consume, and then the first non-Consume Monsters deck was a Dagon Deathwish. No units, only artifacts. Hills, the most toxic deck ever created. It's certainly a mix of toxic and powerful. Consume also had that mix of sort of toxic and powerful, but I don't know. I don't know if any of these decks are worse than just like full power Foltest. The full power Foltest deck was so unfair in such a fair way that there was just no way to deal with it. Like, it didn't look like it was breaking the game at all, but because it wasn't breaking the game at all, there was nothing you could like tech for it to make your matchup better. At least with Consume, if you wanted to beat Consume, you could kind of beat Consume. Carryover Tau. I mean, NECA carried over too. NECA carried over for a while. I don't think it was just 3 days. NECA was carryover from when I started playing until... Was it the patch before Midwinter? It was a while. Oh, Tremor's spawning it. My bad. My bad. Yeah, I wasn't playing for that. Yeah, Deathwish effects just used to trigger when things died around the end. I'm just gonna play one of these. What do you want to do about it? Sounds busted. It was pretty busted. Oh, that's what you want to do about it. Okay.
Excellent. I hoped for a chase.
Effects are more powerful, and there was more carryover potential. Like, a lot more carryover potential. Like, right now, when you think carryover, there's hand buff and card quality, if you want to go that far. I think most people aren't thinking of card quality as carryover, just like the way you play the game. Resilience. I guess resilience technically exists. These are green crones. Sure. Sure. But even then, like, those effects aren't really carryover. It's just like you expect your Azrael to play for a certain number of points. You expect your crones to play for a certain number of points. And you can set it all up in a single round, too. Invo, sure, sure. Yeah, Brewis definitely. Brewis definitely. The Shoop too. The Shoop Knight roll for 4 resilience. Or not Shoop Knight, Shoop Hunter. It used to be on Knight. Vandergifts. Shoop Knight is carryover too. Shoop Knight's hand buff, yeah.
So, how are things?
But in beta, there were a lot of different types of carryover. You had like Bronze Resurrects that were dead in round 1. You had stuff like Restore that was dead in round 1 that got better as time went on. You had Strengthen, Weaken.
Who do I spy?
For a point, Death Wish was carryover. Ooh. That was powerful.
Hark, brothers. These are the words of
Punished, I guess. I thought we were just gonna get, like, Bargisted. What?
again and again and again. Stay true to our way, we must always.
Can a Neuro for... Concrete Warrior? Could go for Traherne too.
We'll follow you always into the fair.
Is Phoenix kind of carryover? Sure. It's just like we can point at all these mechanics and most of them are bad. Or in beta, the carryover was the best thing to be doing in a lot of cases. Strengthen or things like Ecker were in literally every deck. Not soldiers. It's a good thing the carryover is bad. I don't think that that's true. I think carryover was a meaningful axis to be fighting the game over.
Last words.
There's no Regrets carryover in beta. You had a Mandrake into your Calvé. Or Mandrake into Kahir. You also were incentivized to like get your Viper Witches in the graveyard so that you could resurrect them. That's sort of a form of carryover. Your ointments were dead if you didn't. Oh. double Karak Cutthroat him?
Karak was always meant to be mine, and it shall be.
Why did I go for the 2-0 again?
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
What do I even want? I can like Brenna try to upgrade my hand. Playing a 5 instead of a 3 though. Next best card is just a 6.
We shall do it my way.
No, it's a 7. I don't know, what do you got? Show me like an Owl's Thunder. Fuck!
We'll tend your ankle biters too.
Could have totally bricked that card. Yeah, your song request should have played.
You've got the heart of an uncrate.
Be salty? Why? It happens. Don't think there's a reason to roast stack either. I'm trying to think if there's anything that punishes me for playing on different rows. I don't think there is. Neither Master of Puppets nor any Gachi is on the playlist. Why don't I use premiums? I just like the way normal cards look. Assassination? I mean, I guess, but if you had Assassination, you could have played it the turn before. We're not realistically playing around anything. Like, I should put it that way.
Who do I spy?
Set her default then. The problem with default is that is also not on the playlist because Wonka DMCA. I feel like of all of the bands to include on the playlist, Metallica is one of the spookiest because of the whole Napster situation. Default Gachi? Is that a thing?
The semblance of her don't interest me.
My favorite premium. I don't really have one.
For this most beautiful of maidens, I shall fight 100 duels.
He does drop some sick beats though. I can goad Mr. Opponent into clicking the botchling. Hey, if I mouse over it. Yeah, you're not sure specifically why. Have you heard about the Napster case from like 2003? They were like one of the bands that was going crazy suing over file sharing.
All fear their own shadows in this damn castle.
How am I doing this? Wait, what do I have to play? I'll figure it out, I guess. One more card. Can get away with Burna here.
So be it.
I think of a mechanic that could introduce to Gwent. No. Could introduce 3 rooms. The sub counts going up a bit across Gwent lately. Yeah, viewership's up a bit, so sub counts go up a bit as well. I think that's mostly what it is. Just the viewer counts up a bit. Sub counts are kind of inflated.
No horse, I said. Wanted the exercise.
Yeah, in what sense? A lot of gift subs recently, so that's a bit inflated. That's true, but most months there's a lot of gift subs. Max of 10 units per row. I mean, you probably could. I don't know, it has other implications. It's an indirect buff to things like Bone Talisman, as well as like being a thing you have to worry about for mobile views. What the rate of growth is right now versus rate unique to you. Yeah, yeah. I think views are up 10%-ish across the board for Gwent this month, roughly. It's been going down over the last, like, week or so.
Hallowed flame, light our way through ignorance and superstition.
Spearow did particularly well. Pumpkin, I think, didn't. Let me see. Kokiri, Forests. It is queued. Gwent. Pumpkin streamed 4 times. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that has something to do with it. Shinmiri did very well. Shinmiri's view count is so inconsistent. I don't know what it is. It's just like when other people are streaming. He's at roughly the same time every day. Shinmiri skyrockets when Pumpkin isn't on. Okay, that explains why some days he has 500 and some days he has 800. Jaggy's also, like, newer. It's hard to... I'm not even looking at his variety. I'm just looking at his Gwent hours.
And the best kept on a short lead.
He was gifting sub for every sub he got earlier. Okay. Okay, that would explain why his sub count's a little inflated. I don't know what it currently is. Freddy hasn't really been streaming. Is it 305? Okay. Why did they put this melee again? Oh my god. I'm such a monkey.
Did you die already? Or need I kill you again?
Is Pumpkin going away from streaming? Has he said that? I thought he was just in the middle of something. Oh, he's going back to school. Okay. Good for him. Are you planning to get use out of 2 Draugs? One goes here, and one goes here. What do you mean? What's the problem? Where's this music from? I just have a playlist on my hard drive. You can see the current song playing at the top of the screen. Okay, let's do this. We will do this. We will do this. We will do this. Probably should do this now. Be happy to take a Bloody Baron. So you know about a Wild Boar of the Sea? See? This Draug is insane. The Baron sucks. The Draug's insane. I know all those cards, right? Baron, Wild Boar. What was the third? It sucked, right? Piercing Missile, right? Right. Got drafted second when Draug before. Yeah, and it's not good enough. Wee. Hey, sorry. How you doing? But yeah. What is going on? Partners tournament this weekend. I'm going to be casting that with Jahagus. Should be fun. With potions left unused. Yeah. Turns out double Draug is powerful. It's the Varaxis target. Where is it? Carrot Cutthroat. Realistically, I guess we can also do it on like a Revenant. 30 minutes after the deadline, forgot to submit your decks. How do you stop being a Pepega at chess? Study a lot.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
Studying is for nerds. Yeah, nerds are good at chess. started playing into Fuck Theory, play purely from intuition.
Your attention, please.
I don't want to have to think about this card later. I'm just gonna get rid of it.
Again and again and again.
Play F4 every game.
The Vormorlehans detest intruders.
Wait, what? It's Bishop Pawn? Kingside Bishop Pawn?
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Wait, what happened? Didn't I play around this? Wait. Oh, this was locked! Monk ass. To move your pawn 2 squares away from your bishop. That activates a lot of pieces. Wind Waker theme. Is that on the playlist? I don't think that's on the playlist. Unless Wind Waker theme is called something else.
Who do I spy?
Blood alone can my maid's honor unbesmirch.
What's the other card that I play? I don't think I play another card. I think it's all too good. I get rid of the Viraxis, I guess. Viraxis kinda sucks. 7 days, 100 spots? I don't know. This is a long season. Why are we posting? Come on, chat. You know better.
The semblance of that don't interest me.
Bird over King's Gambit. Ooh, that's an opening.
My favorite quarry? Why, fugitives, of course.
Oh God, you like a fish!
Nice seal. Have any pets? Yeah, I have a tortoise. Do I like MMORPGs? I have from time to time gotten sucked into an MMORPG. I'm not sure there's any I'd say I liked. I guess I liked Eve. I did like Eve. Oh, I don't even need to use this then. Thanks, Ronvid.
With me, you'll forget your sorrows.
King's Gambit in 2020. I feel like if you're playing at a low enough level, the current year, it doesn't actually matter. This isn't a human? The fuck? Grandmasters? Oh, I thought we were talking about Red Dream saying he liked King's Gambit.
Arena Trinit
Ow.
Best Trinit Pog Champ.
Thanks, Buster. Thanks for the 8 months. Welcome back. What are we doing here?
Don't try anything, you little bitch of the woods.
This dance, you will never forget.
I did not build Sabbath. I built a Sabbath.
Look closely, kiddos, on thy courageous mother.
I think we're winning, chat. Do you guys think he's gonna see the second Draug coming?
Redrama built many great meme decks that I actually thought were off.
What in tarnation? Thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back. Ow. I was supposed to just take the Axie this turn and have 5 damage, but it's fine. I guess the have 5 damage line loses to meter charge plus ping anyway. Bro punish. Rude.
I'm calm by nature, but we aren't in nature, are we? Portals.
More row punish. We knew about that one though. I'm doing pretty good. Never tried Arena and Homecoming. Is it any good? No. Yeah, we knew about the Zoltan. It's nice as a break from Gwent, but you want to stay in the Gwent client because all of your viewers require you to stay in the Gwent client. I don't know if I'd recommend it past that.
The North shall tuck tail and beg for mercy.
Special arena can be fun. Depends on the special arena. Some are really bad. Make a seasonal deck. Yeah, I don't really want to play this season's seasonal.
My favorite quarry.
Unfortunately, my hand has no Scoia'tael units, so if I were to yoink this... Oh. Blitz is the only good seasonal. Change your mind. Don't think I could.
Army's a waste of time for him like me.
Probably agree.
Love to hear him beg for mercy. Not that it helps. The semblance of the hut don't interest me.
For me, Bilberry's honor.
Try the fast turn seasonal. That's the Blitz one. I did like the deck discard one. For Arena, at least. That one was pretty cool. I think I'm losing uneven. Don't know if there's anything I can do about it. Gross.
Damn it.
The bear seasonal. I've erased it from my mind. I think we lose. Our opponent has a better leader than we do. And now they have a card as well. Probably some amount of carryover too. Correct. Units with Veil cannot be locked.
Hark, brothers. These are the words of Scripture. The tongue can conceal the truth. The eyes.
Man.
Come on, stalkers. We ride.
I don't think I wanted Ronvid to go to that row. I think I wanted the Ronvid ranged. Made you yawn. Sorry? You're welcome? I don't know. That's not good. Not good because they are Scoia'tael units, and Scoia'tael units are scary.
Left, right.
Scoia'tael units got hand buffed.
They can hide, but there is no escape.
Last card's just Malena. So we're down a leader. Okay, well, we did it.
Down with Amir!
Hopefully we're bricking some stuff.
Our path over the earth
Doesn't look like we're bricking enough stuff.
Beaters forward! Let the hunt begin.
So he has 6 in his leader, he just needs 4 in hand. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Bottles, not mugs.
There is but one punishment
Because
for traitors.
tap water is gross in New Jersey. There is a very noticeable difference. Ever gotten an all gold deck before? No, only in the special mode.
Excellent! I'd hoped for a chase.
This is aggressive.
Again and again.
I feel like our opponent has a much better deck than we do.
Have a look at that. Like falling stars.
Goodbye. Hey, I'm glad, LG. Glad you're enjoying the stream. What are we doing here? I don't know, we're getting pushed. Take a carryover card. I feel feel about nerfing Vincent? I don't have a problem with Vincent.
That might even be amusing.
Don't run his skates. Got it?
I don't think I have a problem with any of the faction tile removals. Getting nerfed? I don't think so. But, I mean, who knows?
Eyes closed, mouth open. Ever faithful to the flaming rose.
I don't really want to just Draug one unit. Doesn't get ahead, but maybe it'll get us to round 3. I'm pretty sure. Aren't they both vampires? Wait. I think we're talking about Nilfgaard Vincent. Mace is a werewolf. Wait, really? Whoops.
Your name, young man. A man should be cursed into an earth.
This is Laura if I played the story. Yeah, but Witcher vampires turn into, like, weird things. I just assumed that he was always a vampire. How do we know you are not a vampire? You don't. Saying he's 5-point body 2. Yeah, he's a good card. What? He's a good faction card.
So, how are things? Do I spy?
Do not think he is currently on the short list of problems.
You have my sword, and all Kursak's axes.
Draug's not getting that much better. I'm gonna do this first. Let's try to get another whoa. Okay, well, I mean, now I don't know.
What I must.
This is a Novellan. By making him Novellan this, instead of like potentially getting something good out of the Novellan later. Also want to get rid of the Thunderbolt when there is a Kahir in his hand. Now we do this, we do this, and then we Draug. I guess I'm still just playing into any potential rope punish you might have.
Your skull will make a fine tanker.
I shall break your
Good placement. Okay, that's Igni. He doesn't have Igni. No one actually plays Igni, chat.
Not your lucky day. Tomorrow we sup at home.
He's gonna Igni me. He's definitely gonna Igni me. Maybe? Maybe he fucked up. No. There. That was really dumb. Anyway, here we are. Wowee! Nerf Vincent. Oh, final boss. Okay, before the final boss, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. I'll be right back in like 2 minutes. Hope you guys stick around. I'll be right back. What's the previous song? I don't know. I was away from the computer. That doesn't sound correct, because I don't think that's on the playlist. If you check the VOD, it's on top of the screen. Complicated version of Go Fish. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm sorry.
Don't move, love. Maybe I'll spare you.
I'm still trying to process the claim. We got one carryover card. That's not as many as I'd like to have. Old school funk. Not anymore. I think. Let me see. There's not that much like actual hip hop left either. Oh. This song is called Funkin', so it's probably pretty funky. 3 times at 25 plus really suck. This late in the season they shouldn't be that bad. 25 like 50, 25 70 is where it gets pretty bad. This late at least. Though early in a season, 25 plus can be miserable.
She fucking stabbed me. Right in the belly.
Do you have the answer? No, go fish. But there's a variety of answers. You eventually lose because you didn't have the answers. In most card games, both players can be the ones asking the questions, though. And then it's just the person with the more powerful question ends up winning. You said more complicated? Okay. I'm also not sure that this is limited to just card games. This feels like just about any competitive game can be boiled down to that if you wanna... If you want to be really pedantic about it. Found it. What was what track? Just curious.
Left, right, left, right.
Fuck Bomb Heaver, man.
As if it were your
Fuck Bomb Heaver.
so be it.
Ah, okay, that one. Yeah, I like that track a lot. Hey, yep it is. Thanks for the host. Welcome everybody. Okay, we've got some carryover. Well, I'm not gonna keep a blank card in my hand. Don't get to play the Ronvid. Man. Hey, and Avidas with the raids too. Welcome, people.
I shall relieve him of all hurts.
Gregor used to be auto-included. Gregor also got nerfed, but I think even before the nerf, people were stopping, like no longer playing him as much. But the nerf made him see like actual no play. Games are going alright. We are currently on the final game of this arena run. Arena's Wrath. More good with Regis. They kind of conflict. Every season it changes. We get pretty big updates every month. I don't think there's a single faction you can point to. Okay. So still just 2 charges, Sweers. Ooh. Or we get heat waved. Okay.
Novigrad requires rejuvenation. A rebirth. There's no escape.
I don't know if Monsters is never good. That seems a little extreme. Just do this. If he wants to use his Anses here, that's okay.
Heartburners. These are the words of scripture.
We are 8-2 at the moment. This is our last game. I don't know. I don't know that we're winning this. We'll see.
Be gone. Leave us.
I think I'd rather him kill a Rev than kill the Moral Home. Also just lets me get the Draug down a turn earlier.
That's what matters.
Do you know about a Moondust? I don't want to boost them into Anses.
Hey, Neuer in Espa!
Hey, Orcanteers. Do you know his last card? It's a Vivian, right? Don't think anything I can do matters. There's no way to line up this Rev. How big's the Viv? Viv goes here. I actually have 12 points. I don't know. Ah, he's got 6 on his leader still. Yeah, we're dead.
I know not if I should.
20 for the variation of the brand discard I was playing yesterday. I put in the video description, I think the brand is like sort of legit, as long as you don't go full monkey and play Camby. Wait, did we win? I guess we won. I don't know how that happened. Apparently we had enough points. So, was War of Clans the best 6 provision card you ever played, or the best 6 provision card you ever played? Oh, Yigern. War of Clans was fucking insane. But you can't play it without discards. Because you can't